Hello, hello, welcome everybody to another Thursday night stream. Today we are not going to be playing Pokemon trading card game. Today we are going to be drawing the original 151 Pokemon from memory as a way of doing kind of like a 420 subscriber special. So yeah, that's going to be what we're going to be doing right now. We're going to go ahead and draw the original 151. We already got started with Bulbasaur. We put him in the thumbnail. And just so you guys know, I'm not going to be looking at any references. This is all going to be from up here, from just memory. And we're going to just go down the list of the 151 just so you guys can see that I'm not cheating or anything. I do have a list, but it doesn't have any pictures. It's just so that I can use as a way of having a list of all the names of the Pokemon. So that way we can go ahead and start drawing those. But yeah, we're going to go ahead and jump right into it. We're going to get started with, so we already did Bulbasaur. So we are also going to be doing the Ivysaur up next. So I just gotta figure out a few things really quick here. I'm doing well, Kyle. How are you doing? I hope you're doing well too. But yeah, let's go ahead and I said we already did Bulbasaur, so we're just gonna go ahead and jump straight into Venusaur next. So just gonna go in here. We're gonna just delete everything. Whoops. All right, we're gonna just delete that, and we're gonna start with Ivysaur next. So let's go back to our black. So Ivysaur is basically just Bulbasaur, but a little bit more edgy. I guess like that you could call it that. So he's just a little bit bigger. We're gonna do the ears. We're gonna try to do as many of the 151 as we can within the space of the 2-hour stream. Yeah, they have like their ears are like kind of like small. And then he's just a little bit more angrier, that's all. It's got the little nose like that. And he's got the teeth. That kind of looks a little evil. I'm not gonna lie. But yeah, he's got the same kind of like markings on his face. And then we're gonna draw the body. Same thing, he's on all fours. So I'm gonna do, actually, we're gonna make it just a little bit more towards the back here. To the front leg here like this. Do the last one like that. Then he's also, so he's got leaves on his, and his kind of like starting to sprout the bulb. So I'm gonna do a leaf. He's got leaves coming out of his bulb. Actually, I should probably draw the bulb first. And it's almost a leaf for him. It's kind of just starting to like sprout a little bit. It's got like some petals, I think, from his bulb. I said he's got like the leaves coming out. This looks awful, but it is what it is. We're just doing it from memory, and these are speed drawings. They're not going to be accurate. These are just meant to be really, really quick, down and dirty type of drawings. But yeah, that's Ivysaur right there. gonna color it really quick. I said these are just gonna be super, super quick. The color scheme. He's kind of like a greenish as well, like not that colored quite. Maybe a little bit more blue. Too blue, I think. There we go. That's a better color. That looks evil. That looks like almost demonic. It looks awful. But this is all just, we're just having fun drawing from memory. Oh man, that looks terrible. And then I know that the leaves are like pinkish up on top. It's like a light pink up on top with a little bit of yellow right there. And then we got like the really dark green leaves. They should have made it like a little bit darker in comparison to the bulb. Whoops. Oh man, this looks terrible. All right. Well, there's Ivysaur, which is pretty terrible Ivysaur as well, if you ask me. All right. Let's see. You're gonna file, save. Whoops. It doesn't matter. I guess we're gonna just export. Wait. Gonna turn this off. Whatever. Has a PNG. This is gonna be Ivysaur. All right. Okay. Whoops. That's supposed to pop up down here. What's going on? Need you to pop down here. Okay. All right. Sounds good. And then we're gonna save that, and we're gonna delete. And then we're gonna move on into Venusaur. So Venusaur. How are you doing, Kyle? I'm doing well. Hopefully you're doing great. And Venusaur is a big boy. So he's going to have the really... And his head is a little bit wider. So we're going to do that. It's got the little tiny ears. And he's going to have smaller eyes because he's kind of like... He almost looked like he's a little... You know, in the clouds, Venusaur. Oh my god, that looks awful. But these are just meant to be really quick. I don't think he has any eyebrows. Actually, I don't even think Ivysaur has eyebrows, but kind of did those. Then we're gonna do the body. Like I said, so he's closer to the ground because he's a big boy. You know, he's got that. You know, we're going to do that. Oh my god, that looks awful. But these are just speed drawings. We're trying to get through all 151 within the space of 2 hours. I don't know if it's going to even be possible, but we're going to try. And then he's got like the full leaf going. Like he's got like this thing, and then it's completely sprouted. So it's like this and like this. And like this. And then he also has those leaves as well. Let's see if I can draw them better this time. It almost looks like a tree like that, I guess. But he has those leaves as well. How do we do those leaves? Trying to see if I could do it better. I'm gonna do like that. And then like that. And then he's got another one coming out from over here. He's got like those like really thick branches coming out of him. And then I don't know if he's got anything else. I think it's just it looks like almost like a tree trunk like this. And then he's got like the leaves. Just drew a few more leaves like this coming in front, but I don't think he has that many. But yeah, all right, cool. Yeah, we're just gonna go ahead and color this guy in. This looks terrible, but it is what it is. So we're just doing really quick speed drawing, and all from memory. So no references, just trying to remember what Ivysaur looks like and then draw it really quickly. See, we're gonna make these leaves a little bit like on the lighter green, maybe like this. Yeah, the problem with the speed drawing is that the lines aren't great, so I don't have time to actually do good lines to color in, really. It's kind of like how it'll come out how it comes out. And then, like I said, it's like a yellow, not like a pinkish color up at top. Then we got that like yellow up here. And it's kind of like a brownish color, I think. Like, because it's almost like a tree trunk or something coming out from the back. No, what did I do? Okay. And then we're gonna go into like that red. Like a reddish for like the mouth opening. Alright, that's Venusaur. Well, we're gonna do, just let me get my marker here, because he does have like some markings as well all over his face and in his body. All right, what do you guys think? That's Venusaur. Let's go. All right, so we're already. Well, I started a little bit late, but we're already down the first three. We got Venusaur, Ivysaur, and Venusaur, and we're gonna hit save, export, PNG, Venusaur. All right, save. I don't even know if I don't think I spelled Venusaur correctly, but it doesn't matter. All right, and next up we are going to have, we're gonna go with Charizard. I mean, yes, Charmeleon. I mean, Charmander. Let's go with Charmander. So we're gonna go here, delete, get it back out of our pen. So Charmander is just a little lizard, little funny lizard. He's got the little arms. Whoops, cancel. Got the little arms. Going like that. Got like the little feet. Got the tail. Can't forget about the fire in the tail. And he's gonna have his little mouth. Oh, he's got a little nose, I guess. Little lizard nose. All right, there we go. There's our Charmander. Super quick Charmander. Actually, he's got like a little bit of a pattern in his belly, I think. There you go. I think that looks better. All right, there's Charmander. And now we're going to color our Charmander. He's a little like orange. Orangey color. Whoops. Up too dark. Still too dark. That's better. I think it's a more toned down, or no. Yeah, we're gonna do that. It's He's got like a little tan color on his belly. Too dark. Like that. Do like a little like red color for like the mouth. And then we are going to do the fire. Of course, we're going to just add a little bit of like orange and yellow to that really quick. All right, there's Charmander. And then we're going to export that. Charmander. And we're going to hit save on that. Okay. All right, Charmander down. Now, next up, we have Charmeleon. So we're going to go ahead, delete this. Go back to our black. Charmeleon is just he's more sleek. He doesn't have the horn necessarily, but he's got like a bump in the head. Looks kind of weird. And he's a little bit more. He's still a little chubby, but he's a little bit more lean, and he's kind of like got this like I'm really tough kind of vibe to him. And we got the tail as well. And he's a little bit more angry. So we're going to do a little. This looks awful. Nope. All right. All right. Same thing. He's got a little bit of a belly, and he's definitely a little bit more dark red. Maybe not that dark. There we go. Kind of that color. Same thing as his stomach is like a tannish color. Hopefully you guys are all having a great week, because I've had a pretty okay week this week, so not too shabby. Can't complain. Then we're gonna do the fire. We're gonna just do the same thing we're gonna do with the marker. Not bright enough on the orange. Oh, dude, I saw that the piano that you did, the Beethoven piece. You're improving really, really quick, Kyle. So good on you, man. Keep practicing. That sounded really good. All right, so there's Charmeleon. We did Charmeleon. All right, export PNG. I don't know if I spelled Charmeleon right, but it is what it is. All right, we got Charmeleon. Next up, we got Charizard. Uh-oh. Why did I close that? No. No. Where did it go? Oh well. I guess we're just going to have to open a new one. All right, cool. We're just going to go from here. All right, next up we have Charizard, which Charizard, you know, everyone knows the big lizard. So he's got a bit of like a snout. He's got the two kind of horned looking things like that. Then he's got the long neck. And then his body just gets really wide like that. And then he's got the feet. Then he's got that like belly pattern. Same thing, he's got that like then can't forget the wings. Whoops. Those wings look awful. Even worse. Probably do this. It's like an outline because like that. Whoops. Went a little too far with that one. But yeah, good on you, Kyle, for continuing with that piano, dude. Stay on it. Like you're really getting better, man. You're really, really improving. These are so terrible. This is awful. And then Charizard's a little bit more, he goes back a little bit to like the orange hue that he had. So Charmeleon's color scheme just completely gets removed. He's just like goes back to being like orange. And then the wings are like a greenish, like a dark, like this color. All right, and there is Charizard. All right, we got Charizard. Next up, after Charizard, we got the tiny turtle, Squirtle. All right, we're going to do Squirtle next. So delete. See Squirtle. Oops. Turn that on. He's got a really round, bald head. He's got the shell. Your mom's favorite. Yeah, Squirtle. Everybody loves Squirtle. Squirtle's like the best one, in my opinion. Actually, I'm gonna do like this. I'm gonna do the same over here. It's going to come in like this. And then he's got like, so fun fact, he's supposed to be a turtle squirrel. That's why he's got like that like tail that looks like very squirrel like. All right. That looks terrible, but there we go. We have a squirrel. Oh my god. What do you guys think? Not bad, right? From memory, all this is all off the dome. So I'm not using any reference for this. Let's see what he's like. Yeah, so he's got like white. So he's got like a yellowish tone down here, like on the stomach. Actually, that's too much. Let me get my pen back again really quick. Close off right here. How cute. You think this is cute, Misty? It's awful. Yes. Who is it? Come in. I think that, yeah, it's like that, and then he's got like he's like a little, the blue color. What's how blue is he? Like that. Yeah, we'll go with that color. And the tail. All right, there we go. We have Squirtle. This is awful. This is like the most cursed Pokemon you will ever see. But there we go. We have Squirtle. Export PNG. Squirtle. All right, cool. We got Squirtle. All right, let's go. Next one. Let's see. We're only at number, what's this, 7? This is crazy. I don't think we're gonna be able to do all 151, but we're gonna try. All right. Squirtle, same. Wartortle actually is like that, and then Wartortle has ears. Wartortle has like winged ears, kind of like that. I don't know. They look kind of weird. They look like little wings for some reason. Don't know why. Don't ask. I don't know the answer to that. I should have probably made this a little smaller. Whoops. What did I do? Just make it just a tiny bit smaller. Okay. Then turtle body. Whoops. What am I doing? Turtle body. Shell. Same thing. We're gonna go like this and like this here. Oh, we should probably do that actually for the legs too. All right. Um, who is it? My daughter's knocking on the door. All right. Uh, again, the tail is like really big and bushy like that. Same thing. For some reason, all the middle evolutions seem to get like angrier, like more edgier. Oh my god, this is absolutely cursed. Oh man. But we have War Turtle. Yes. Is he a little darker? I don't know. I think he's actually lighter. He's like a lighter shade of blue than Squirtle. I think it's white, like the outline of like the shell, or I'll just use this gray, it's fine. And then the tail. Now we're just gonna copy that color. All right, that's oh, I forgot to color the eyes and the mouth. All right, there's Wartortle. This is cursed, but I'm having a lot of fun. We're just doing these from memory. All right, we're gonna export PNG. Is it Wartortle or Wartortle? I think like that. All right, cool. I don't know how to spell the name, and actually I have the list of the names right in front of me, and I'm not even looking at it. But it doesn't matter. We're not supposed to use any sort of reference, right? I mean, that's just a list. We don't need references. We're just doing all this from the top of the brain. And then we got Big Man Blastoise. Dang. Blastoise. Blastoise is also the big Chungus. And he's got like his face is like more round. Then he's got the little tiny ears. And his face is like same thing. He's got an attitude. And then he's got the big Chungus body. And then let's not forget that he got cannons coming out of his shell. Actually, how do it like that? This almost looks like his sprite from the original Pokemon games. It looks worse than the sprite. The sprite, people always complained about the Blastoise sprite in the original Pokemon Red game. Everyone thought it looked ugly. Well, guess what? There's a new, uglier Blastoise in town. All right. Then we gotta do the cannons. We can't forget the cannons. Two big cannons. All right. There's Blastoise. That looks awful. That looks so cursed. Oh my god. He looks terrible. Let's see. Same thing. We're gonna do that. That's a little too dark. That's better? Question mark. And I think he's a darker blue. What do you guys think? Does that look like Blastoise? I'm not sure. Oh man. We're gonna do like a silver. How do I get a good silver color? So I'm just do gray like that. All right, there we go. We have Blastoise. Oh my god, it looks awful, but we're gonna keep going. This is a challenge. All right. Next up, after Blastoise. Oh my god, I can't scroll. What's going on? Where's my mouse? What happened to my mouse? All right, we have Caterpie. Caterpie should be a lot easier, I think. Or so I say, famous last words. All right, let's see. We got Caterpie is... He's got a little bit of like... He's got like a rattle or something. I don't know. It's like a... Just looks like a little funny thing at the end. Then we got his body. Our power is going out and my phone is dead. Oh no! That's not good, Kyle. Then he's got... Gonna do his little head. Then he's got like little nubs on his... For his arms and hands. The little nubbins. He's got two really big eyes, and he's got like a little like thing like that, I'm pretty sure. Then for his mouth, he's just got like a circle like that. Oh man, this nubbin should have been a little bit lower. Oh my god, this is awful. I'm having fun. I'm having a lot of fun drawing these. They are so cursed, but they're so funny. And I think it's like pink up here, like that. I'm gonna do black for the eyes. And then he's got like same thing, the bottom of his belly is like a light brown. I think that's what it looks like. And then it might be a little bit more yellowish in tone, actually. Yeah, that looks more accurate. Oh my god, this is awful. This is so bad. But I'm having so much fun. All right, we got Caterpie. Next up, we have Metapod. All right, let's go. Whoops. File. Export PNG. Caterpie. All right, next up we have Metapod. What does Metapod look like? Metapod, he's just basically a pickle. Oops. He's like he's a cocoon, but he's a pickle. So he's like that. Then he's got like this thing here, like that. Whoops, that looks awful. I mean, I don't know why I keep saying that. They all look awful, but still. Then he's got that one like eye here, like that. Then it kind of comes like this for his nose. And technically he has a mouth. But yeah, that's it. That's Metapod. Oh my god. And he's like a darkish green. Like that. And then we're all the eyes are gonna just be black, because I could draw like cool eyes, but I think it's gonna take us way too much time if we get hung up on the eyes, but we'll just do a little something like that. All right, there's Metapod. Quick and dirty. All right. Metapod. Okay, next up we have Butterfree. Butterfree is gonna get a little bit more complicated. It's not gonna be as easy, so this is probably gonna be also kind of cursed. But Butterfree is basically just the body. It's got a head like that. It's got the same thing. It's got like little nubbins for hands, like that. It's got the little feet, and it's got the big eyes like that, and he's got a little nubbin nose. He's got two little teeth like that, and then we got the wings, and then let's not forget the little antennas. And there you have it. There's Butterfree. All right, cool, quick, easy. I thought it was going to be a little bit more complicated than that, but I guess not. Oh, the color scheme. Oh, I think the nose is like... let me try to remember Butterfree. I know the color is like a purplish color. It's too bright. It's more like a... There we go. I think that's a better color. The hands are like blue, I think. They're like a... Yeah, if I remember, that's like the color. The eyes are actually... We're going to make the eyes... This is going to be like the only exception. They're going to be like red, like that. I think the little nubbin... It's like the little nose nubbin is also kind of like a bluish color like that. Then we're going to go black for this. And the antennas. I don't know what color. The antennas are just black. I'm just going to do it black antennas. And yeah, the wings are white. Random dude, what's up? Hope you're doing well. Yeah, just drawing random Pokemon just for fun, you know? So... I wanted to do something fun today, and I don't know if you guys noticed this, but what app are you using to draw this? I'm using an app called Clip Studio Paint. It's a paid software, but I love it. It's a lot of fun to use, and I'm just making really quick sketches here. Butterfree. But I'm doing this without any reference, so we're not using any references for these. We're just gonna do it. We're just doing this all from the top of the head. Like this is all from the top of our noggin. But I mean, I don't mean to get sour, but see, this is the difference. Like if I'm doing a drawing stream, nobody watches. Everyone just comes here for the free Pokemon cards when I'm playing PTCG live. But it is what it is. We're not going to complain. We're just going to keep drawing because I love to draw. So screw everyone who only cares about cards. I'm doing something that I like to do for fun. All right. So after Butterfree, you're going to join me? You're going to draw the original 151 along with me? Oh, I lost my reference page. Okay. All right, so after Butterfree, we have Weedle. Weedle is also pretty interesting to draw. Get my Apple Pencil. Oh, cool, you're going to draw on your Apple tablet. Sweet. All right, we got Weedle. Weedle is basically, so he's got to do his little head. And the same thing, he's just a little worm, little fella. The only difference is that Weedle is actually same thing. He's got little nubbins, and Weedle's got a horn. And he's got a horn. I think does he have one on his tail too? I think he has one on his tail too. All right, and then he doesn't have a mouth, or at least I don't remember him having a mouth. He just has a really big nose like that. Yep, that's Weedle. That's Weedle. Quick, easy. All right, let's go. He's also brown in color. Like that kind of brown, like a yellowish brown. Yeah, we're gonna go with that one. Whoops. I need to close that one in. That's Weedle. We got Weedle. Oh, that's not the correct color. All right, cool. I think the nose is like pink. Like that. Do the eyes. All right, that's super easy. We got Weedle. Weedle was easy. But let's, I don't know. Do I use like a, yeah, I'm gonna just do that for like the little arms. I'm not really sure what color his little nubbins are, but there we go. All right, file, export, PNG. Got Weedle. All right, next up, we're going to go with wait, did I already export this? I don't know if I did. Oh, it looks like I did. Yeah, we're just going to replace it. Whatever. All right, cool. Weedle down. Next up is Kakuna. It should be Kakuna, right? I'm pretty sure it's Kakuna, if I'm not mistaken. Yep, it is Kakuna. We have... All right, Kakuna is a little bit weird. Kakuna's got like... So, I don't know if you guys know this, but in the actual sprite, like the Pokemon sprite, Kakuna's got like... he's got arms in the original sprite. But we're not going to go off the sprite. We're just going to go off of what we think it looks like. And he's got like these... The eyes are like mean. Kakuna's got mean eyes, like, I'm on Charmander. You're on Charmander? You're already catching up, man. You're going quick. I don't know. I don't know what to do for the details. I don't think there's really any like details. There's obviously a lot of details, but I can't think of them off the top of my head. Like with Metapod. With Metapod, I knew that the nose had like some sort of shape. I don't know. I don't know. I'm not really sure what to do with Kakuna for the details. We're just gonna do that like that. I don't know that we'll do this. This looks okay to me. All right, and then black. That's Kakuna. Oh my god. Export PNG Kakuna. All right, that means that naturally up next is Beedrill. So we're gonna go ahead and delete this. Now Beedrill, how many legs does Beedrill have? I know I think he's got just 4. Actually, I don't think he has 6. So Beedrill's a little bit more slender. He's got like the bug looking type of head. He's got the 2 eyes. Whoops, that was terrible. He's got the antennas. Does it have anything else in the face? I don't think so. I can't think of any other like detail in the face. Then he's got like the little slender. It's got a slender body, like a midriff. And then he's got like the. No, actually, yeah, I don't think he has like. I think just like that, and then he's got like the horn, the stinger, and then he's got stingers in his hands like that, and then he's got 2 little legs, and then he's got the wings. Whoops. I don't know if this is correct. I can't think of any. Obviously, he's got the stripes, I guess. Like the bee stripes. But I can't think of any other details for Beedrill. I think that's it. All right, there's our Beedrill. Our cursed Beedrill, but it's a Beedrill nonetheless. All right, let's see. I can't remember much of Beedrill, really. We're going to do the... And you know what's sad is that Beedrill was actually one of my favorite Pokemon at some point. I was like, I'm Team Beedrill. I like Beedrill over Butterfree. That's it. That's the Beedrill. I think he has 4 wings. I think you're right. Actually, I think he does have 4. Oh, you're right. You know what? He does have 4 wings. You are so right. He does. So we're just going to go... Whoops. Where's my pencil? All right. We're going to go like this. Whoops. That looks awful. All right. There's Beedrill. And I don't think it makes it any better, but there's Beedrill. This is awful. But I like it. I love it. It's fun. All right, we got Beedrill. Okay, let's check our Pokédex to see who is next. And just like I said, I'm not cheating. I swear I'm not cheating. So what I have here is a list. I don't have any images. This is just a list of the Pokemon. So there's no cheating. I'm not using any references. This is all, you know, from memory. We're not using any actual references for the drawing. So next up, we're going to do, we got Pidgey. So for Pidgey, we're going to do, I don't like doing birds. The birds are going to be terrible. I'm just going to be straight off the bat with you guys. Like, and they're probably all going to look alike, to be honest. Pidgey has like a white chest, I think. Got like a little bit of a white chest to it. Then he's got little feet. Little bird feet. And he does have like a little bit of a streak going in his hair, but not, it's not nothing major. It's like, it's almost like white too, I think. All right, that's as good as it's gonna get. I can't, like, Pidgey, I can think of a Pidgey what it looks like, but I don't like have anything else to go off of. So that, there you go, that's Pidgey. And I know he's like the most brownish in color. Like a light brown color. And then like the top of the hair is like grayish. A little lighter than that. Like that. And then he's got like a tan little belly, I think. Like that. Oh my god, that's as good as it's gonna get, honestly. For there's Pidgey. An awful Pidgey, but Pidgey nonetheless. Oh man. Export PNG. Pidgey. All right, next up we have Pidgeotto. Now Pidgeotto is a little bit more memorable because Pidgeotto actually has a little bit more detail to it. I think he's got like colored wingtips, and the hair is a little bit more colored. All right, so we got, he's got like 3, I think. They're kind of like pink on top of his head. Mm-hmm. And then I think the same thing on his tail. He's got more color to him. All right. And then he's more tannish. Oh, he's also got that belly as well too. He's got like an under, like that, I think. Whoops. My Blastoise looks worse. Don't worry. Don't trip, man. This is all speed drawing. We're just going quick. We're getting down and dirty. Just really, really quick and at it. All right, let's see. Pidgeotto is a little bit more tannish in color. Like that, almost, I think. Maybe a little bit lighter. Too light. Like that. Okay. Yeah, we'll do that. And then, like I said, the top up here, it's like a pinkish right there. And then he's got like yellow in the tail. Whoops. Got like yellowish. And I think same thing like this color. That in the tail. A little bit more tan. No, lighter. Too light. Like that. Okay. All right, there's Pidgeotto. All right, let's see. File. Export. PNG. Pidgeotto. Pidgeotto. I don't know how to spell, but Pidgeotto nonetheless. We got Pidgeotto. All right, next is the big boy, the Pidgeot. Let's see. We're going to delete this one. Now, Pidgeot is fancy. Pidgeot has a little bit more presence. Pidgeot's got that like... Whoa, what's going on with my pen? He's got them luscious locks. Know what I'm saying? You're trying to make them... That's the goal, man. They all got to look derpy because... You know, we don't got time for getting fancy with it. You know, this isn't like who can draw the best Pokemon. This is just draw them from memory as fast as you can. So I'm not even gonna bother with the rest of the tail. It's just gonna be like this because he's a big boy. Just gonna do that for the tail. He just looks like a chat chicken. Oh my god. Pidgeot, the chat of the chickens. And I think he's got like blondish hairs on his head. We're gonna do like and I think he's got that that like pinkish as well. Or like oranges actually. I think it's like orangish. We'll go with that. And he's like a light brownish. This looks awful. Actually, we need to... Same thing, he's got like that like underbelly. All right, there's Pidgeot. Oh man. Pidgeot, I think. All right, cool. There's Pidgeot. All right. Who's next on the decks? Now I don't know who's up next. I think he does. I think he has like red as well, like a not necessarily red, but like a pinkish color. I think. Who's next after Pidgeot? We have Rattata. Oh, we're not even like a quarter of the way there. It's already been like an hour. Rattata. Oh my god, Rattata is like kind of forgettable, and I think it only has like one tooth like that. Oh my, with Rattata I'm struggling. What does Rattata look like? I mean, I'm just gonna draw some sort of like rat. I think. I know it's purple. He's got the little body. I think he's got his tail is like curled in a bit. Hey Kai, how you doing? Rat-tat-tat-tat-tat. Yeah, I have no idea. I don't know what. Rattata is one of the most forgettable Gen 1 Pokemon ever. And of course, then, like the little nose. All right, there's Rattata. I don't know what else to do to it because I know it's purple. Oh, and I think it also has a little belly. Most of these Pokemon have a belly for some reason. It's got like I think it's like a whitish belly. Yeah, we're out here, Kai. We're drawing just Pokemon from memory. All right, let's see. That's the best I'm gonna do. That's Rattata. I'm not 100% sure about all the details of Rattata. I think that's how you spell Rattata. And then after Rattata comes Raticate, which is a little bit more memorable, I think. But same thing. I'm probably gonna struggle with this one. But Raticate. It's like a really big hairy rat. Oh my god, that looks awful. He's got the big fangs. And like a lot of them, it's just more mean. And then he's got the belly like that. So cursed. Oh my god. That looks awful. All these are just so cursed. And he's got the tiny little arms as well. Why do I always mix up these two Pokemon? Because Rattata is one of the most forgettable Pokemon of Gen 1. So it's super easy to get them mixed up. All right, there. That's Raticate. And I know it's like yellowish in color. Like a goldenish. I don't know. That's good. Nope. All right, there's Raticate. Oh my god, it probably doesn't look anything like it. Raticate. Alright, cool. We got Raticate. Alright, next up, we're going to do... Who comes after Raticate? Spearow and Fearow. Okay, let's see. I'm going to delete this. And then Spearow's got like... Spearow's a little bit more... Whoops. He's the angry bird. He looks like kind of like a that beak is way too long. Then he's got the frizzy hair. All right, sounds good, random dude. And then he's got his tail. He's got like black and red to him. Yeah, I think he's got like black in his tail, I think. Like his wings are black too, I think. Oh man, I can't remember what Spearow looks like. I know he's got like his hair is like brownish. Like of his head. It's like this, like whoops, that's two. More like that. I think the tail is black. I think that is black too, and then he's kind of like reddish. Kind of like that. I can't remember what Spearow looks like to save my life. That is probably the closest I'm gonna get to a Spearow. It looks like a turkey. It looks like an awful turkey, like a really skinny turkey. All right, there's Spearow. All right, now Fearow isn't as complicated. Fearow is just a big bird too. But Fearow, I think, is less complex, actually, because Fearow's just got a long neck. Got a long beak as well. Little head like that. He's also got that chicken thing like that. And he's angry too. He's also a very angry bird. Oh my god, this is awful. And then he's got the body like that. And his wings are like this. This almost looks like it could be a knockoff Moltres almost. All right. That's Fearow. Fearow. These are so cursed, man. But I'm having so much fun. I think he also has a belly too. They all have a belly. All the 151 have a belly. Why? I don't know. But I think they do. I could be wrong. But Fearow, same thing. Fearow's like a brownish color. Everywhere. And then it's like reddish. Like that up here. Belly. Beak. All right, there's Fearow. All right, we got Fearow. All right. Cool. Who's after Fearow in the Pokédex? Ekans. Okay, these Ekans. Oh my god, Ekans and Arbok are gonna be. They have a lot of detail, and I can't remember. Because I don't want to just draw a purple noodle. But that's probably what Ekans is gonna end up being. Is just a purple noodle. It's like got the round head. Actually, you know what? We'll do it coiled. We'll do a coiled Ekans. And it's got a rattle, right? I think Ekans has a rattle as a tail. Then he's got the round head. Oh my god. I can't remember. I think it has like a neck. I think it's yellow, if I'm not mistaken. I don't know if it has any more patterns to it, though. Oh, man. No, but Ekings is angry. It's an angry hose. Okay. Oh my god, this is so much fun. I'm having a blast doing this, though. All right. I don't know what color the rattler is. We'll just do it this different color. There's Ekings. Oh my god. Ekings. All right. Next up, we have Arbok. Oh man, Arbok is gonna be crazy. How do I do Arbok? I know it's got patterns. I just don't know what they are, and I think they're supposed to be different or something like that. I can't remember what the patterns look like. And I don't think Arbok has a rattler because it's a cobra. I don't know. I think that's probably the best I'm gonna do with Arbok. Oh man. And it's also purple. Whoops. Oh no. Gotta close that gap over here. Yeah, that's definitely the best I'm gonna do with Arbok. And go black there, black. And then we're gonna just do like a little bit of like I think it's got yellow in it. Do like some yellow here. And like some, I don't know, maybe white. I don't know, this this is awful. But there's Arbok. Okay, there's Arbok. Who's next? Let's see. Next up on the list is the electric rat himself, Mr. Chew. All right, let's see. Pikachu. I mean, it's Pikachu. Come on. But it's still gonna be awful. We're gonna do it like a chonky Pikachu too. We're gonna do Chonkachu. Pay homage to the OG. He was almost like he had like barely any separation between his body and his head. His torso was like, it's almost like he was just one giant ball. Almost. All right, we're gonna start. Where do I start with Pikachu? Start with the face, I guess. Cheeks. Obviously, we got the cheeks. Little nose. And his mouth. I'm not sure if Pikachu has a... No, I don't think Pikachu has a belly. Oh my god, this is so cursed. He's got the little hands. He's got the little feet. And of course he's got the tail. I think that's it. It's Pikachu. It is the most cursed Pikachu you will ever see. Is there detail in the ears? I can't think. I think that's it. I think it's black. I think we do that. Cheeks are red. I know he's got like brown stripes. So I don't know if you guys know about the Mandela effect with Pikachu, like that he was... I remember him having something on his tail because I remember drawing Pikachu when I was a kid, and I remember having a binder as a reference, and then whenever people were like, "Oh, you know that Pikachu doesn't actually have that in his tail," I was like, "Yes, he does. He had like black on the tip of his tail." Because I had him, he was like my Pokemon card binder had a Pikachu in it that I drew as well, that I copied, and it had something on the tail. I remember it did. So I don't know where that thing happened. Like, I definitely am a true believer of the Mandela effect just because of that. Because I know on my life, when I copied that Pikachu that was on the front of the binder, he had like a pattern at the tip of his tail. I know he did. All right, we got Pikachu, our cursed Pikachu, and next we got Raichu. Which Raichu is kind of complicated, but he's also a Chungus. Well, the head's way too big. I'm back. What's up, random guy? Random dude, what's up? Random guys, random dude. Random dude, bro. Alright, and he's got his arms are a little bit bigger. Now, he does have a belly. I don't think Pikachu does, but I know Raichu does have a belly. Then we got the head. Got the little eyes. The little nose. Cheeks. And now he's got those crazy ears. How do we do Raichu's ears? What do Raichu's ears even look like? We'll do that. We'll call that Raichu. Then he's got the tail. Then his tail is like thin and slim, and then he's got that big bolt at the end of it. There's Raichu. Oh my god. Now Raichu, same thing. Raichu's like a darker tone of yellow. Is that correct? That's correct. We'll call that good. And then I don't know what color the ears are. The ears, like, I think they're like a dark brown, right? Yeah, that looks right. I think. Then his cheeks are a little bit more orangey. All right, there's Raichu. All right, we got Raichu. Let's see, who's next? Next up after that. Oh my god, I went too far. We got Sandshrew. All right, Sandshrew. Wow. How do I remember exactly what Sandshrew looks like? I know he's got little like tiny ears. Little beady eyes. He's got a little like nose. Cause he's a shrew. That almost looks like an ugly Hypno. Yeah, we're gonna redo that. I don't like how that looks. Poor Sandshrew. All right, well that's better. All right, and then he's a chubby dude too. Little chubby guy, little arms like that in front of him. Does he have a belly? I'm pretty sure he does. Like I'm almost positive that all these Pokemon almost always have a little funny belly, and he's got a little tiny tail, little legs. All right, that's Sandshrew. He doesn't. Does he have a mouth? Yeah, we'll just do him a little mouth and a little nose. All right, that's Sandshrew. Oh my god. And he's like a goldish color. No, that's too dark. No, not yellow enough. Too yellow. No. Nope. What color is he? I know he's like a dark yellowish color, but can't seem to get the right pattern. We'll just go with that, I think. Can't really think of it off the top of my head. I think that's Sandshrew. I don't think that looks very much like an actual Sandshrew. What's up, random dude? Alright, export PNG. Sandshrew. Now, Sandslash has at least a little bit more personality to it, but he's going to be a little bit more complex. And same thing, I don't remember details about Sandslash. All I know is that he's got those big claws for his hands. So technically he's got little nubbins like that with big claws. And then he's basically like a hedgehog looking. He's got the Dragon Ball Z Super Saiyan 3 hair. Oh my god. How do I do this? The little nose. Does he have an ear? Does he have ears? I think he has ears, right? Oh my god, what happened there? We're gonna move this over here. It's gonna have the little said, I think I'm not sure about. I don't think he has a belly. We're just gonna draw it just because. So then he's got that crazy Super Saiyan 3 hair. Super Saiyan Goku 3. All right, Sand Slash. Oh my god. And I think he has like the spines are like a dark brown for sure. Like that. And same thing, his skin. All right, that's actually not bad. I thought that was gonna be worse, but that looks better. That color scheme saves it for sure. It looks a lot better than I originally thought it was gonna look, but it's all the color that fixes it, because otherwise it's pretty cursed. Oh, what's going on? How come I can't fill in the eyes and the nose? All right, there's Sand Slash. Sand Slash. All right. What else do we have next? Nidoran. Is it male? Yeah, Nidoran. No. It's Nidoran female. Do I remember what Nidoran female looks like? Alright, let's see. Nidoran female. That. I know they got like oh man, this is super cursed. I don't really can't remember Nidoran off the top of my head really. Nidoran's the one that doesn't have a horn. I don't think it has a horn, does it? I know the male does, but I think the female doesn't. It looks like a guinea pig, I think. Will the ears save it? No, the ears don't save it. Oh my god. This is the worst Nidoran ever. I know it's got the teeth as well. Little nose. Oh my god, this is cursed. Does it have a tail? I don't even know if it has a tail. I can't remember if it has a tail. I think it does have a little tail like that. And I know it's got like little patterns all over it like that. Like little marks. Oh my god. The ears are... I mean, it already looks terrible, so I don't know if we can possibly save this one at all. The Sand Slash, at least the colors saved it somehow. But I don't think we're saving this one. Let's see. Do ears like that, maybe? Oh my god. That is awful. That's Nidoran female. Oh god. I know it's like a greenish bluish color. I don't know exactly what tone, what color though. Like thing like that. Maybe like that. I don't think the color's definitely not saving this one for sure. Oh, that is dark. That is really dark. That's too dull. Oh, that is too neon. Oh my god, I can't get a good color for this either. So it's not really like it matters though. It's not like the color's gonna save it. It still looks awful. Yeah. Nidoran female. Oh man. That is cursed. But that's the best I can come up with, I think. Yeah, that's definitely the best I can do. Nidoran F. So don't expect these to get any better because Nidoran is just the weirdest one. I don't know. I can't like remember. I know they're really cool Pokemon though. Don't get me wrong. Then we got Nidorina, who Nidorina. They're kind of like got like a weird. They're just kaiju monsters basically. This evolution line. It's got the big ears. As well. I don't think it has a horn. No, this one doesn't have a horn, but it's just bigger. Mew is in base hit. Mew is actually the 151, so he's the very last one. And he's angry. Just a random question from a random dude. Yeah. It's a great random question to have though, but yes, Mew is the 151st Pokemon. All right, that's Nidorina. I don't think I can do any better than that as well. This one actually looks better though than the Nidoran, to be fair. All right, Nidorina. And then we got, lastly, is Nidoqueen. Oh my god. Nidoqueen is probably going to have all this crazy detail that I can't remember either. Oh man. Nidoqueen. Nidoqueen, I think, does have a really small horn, but I think it does have a horn. I don't remember. We're going to have to try. But Nidoqueen. Gonna have something really big ears. Doesn't have a horn. I can't remember if Nidoqueen has a horn. I think it has a very small horn. It's like a little nub like that. And then I know it's got like... So we got the tail. Got the feet. This one does have a belly as well too. I don't know if I think it has like some sort of spikes maybe along the tail. Not as crazy as Nido King's, but I think it does have spikes. Something like that. I think that works. That's Nidoqueen. All right. Color. This is, like I said, Nidoqueen is a little bit more bluish. That kind of blue. I think no. No. There's no saving it. I mean, I don't know what to do. There's not much I can do for it. It's Nidoqueen. What can I tell you? It's like a more dullish blue. I don't know. That's the best I can do for Nidoqueen. All right, that's Nidoqueen. Nidoqueen. All right, next up we have Nidoran male. Nidoran male. Nidoran male has the horn too, though, and he's a little more angry actually. No, like this. I do a little. That same thing. He's got the really big ears. How do we do these big ears? So he's got the little horn. Isn't it weird how Nidoqueen is supposed to be the female, but it uses a bluish color palette, and then the Nidoking line, the Nidoran male, is supposed to be it's got the pink color scheme, even though it's the male. So it's kind of crazy how they did that. It's like never really think about that, but in terms of color scheme, they kind of played it like that. So they had the male be blue. I mean, the male be pink, and then the female be the blue color. So that was pretty interesting of Pokemon to make that decision. But it's a one of those that kind of goes under the radar. It has a little tail. This looks like a Chihuahua. Looks like my brother's Chihuahua. He's got some patterns too, I think. I don't know. We'll do that. And yeah, it's like I said, it's got like that pinkish violet color scheme. It's like almost like a hot pink. All right, there's Nidoran male. What's the most recent pack you've opened? I haven't opened anything. I kind of haven't opened any packs for myself. The only packs that I've opened are the ones that I've opened on stream for people who win packs. But I haven't opened any packs for myself at all. Let's see. And then we got Nidorino. No, Nidorino. But Nidorino, same thing, is just bigger, angrier. Oh, that looks awful. Got the horn, the little eyes, little nose. So he's angry. Really big ears. I should open packs for myself. I mean, I should, but I'm right now. I haven't really been interested in opening packs. Like, so I'll tell you this. So what I do, since I've been playing the game a lot recently, I kind of lost interest in opening packs. Like, I don't see the point of opening a pack just to. I mean, yes, I could be pleasantly surprised, but half of the time, if not most of the time, it's just like you didn't get anything. And trust me, like I really don't care about monetary value of cards. Like I'm not in this for money. I could care less what a card is worth. If I like the card, then it's awesome. However, like I just don't care for having a valuable collection or anything like that. Like, and instead of opening the cards, like the cards that I want to build decks and everything, I just go to the card store, and you know what? I get them for 10 cents a piece, because the card store that I go get singles from, they're just like, yeah, here's all the bulk that nobody wants. Go nuts, and then I just get a bunch of cards for 10 cents a piece, and I build decks, and then those decks, if they do good, they get me packs that I can give away here, and rinse and repeat. People like getting packs, because I don't know. I just like giving them away. I'd rather have people that don't have access to them because they can't get them at the stores, so I give them away. But all right, random dude, have a good night, man. Thanks for hanging out. But yeah, we got this Nidorina going, and we're coming close to the end. We're gonna go ahead and put a stop to the stream here because it's almost 10 o'clock, and we're just gonna do this again on some other stream. I don't know. I had a lot of fun doing this. This was such a blast. But like as you can see, no one really likes when I draw. Everyone just has interest in the Pokemon card giveaways. Kind of sad. All right, let's get the color scheme. All right, we're just gonna finish up this Nidorino. The Nidorino. And then we're going to call it wraps on the stream. All right. All right. So that's going to have to do it for today. I don't even know what number I got to. What number is Nidorino is 33. So we're only a quarter of the way there. Actually, less than a quarter. Not even a quarter. Not even halfway there to the 151. But we're going to have to call it a wraps here. This is going to be it for the stream tonight. If you enjoyed it, leave a like, subscribe, share, all that good stuff. But today we're just doing this, doing the drawing of the 151, and we're going to continue doing this probably on a future stream. But for now, we just got done with the first 33, I think it was, 30 Pokemon from the Pokédex. So that's going to do it for me, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. Have a good night, and I will catch you all again on a following stream. See you guys.